This part of the tutorial provides an overview of the different sources of ESG, environmental, social, and governance data, and their relevance in the context of ESG investing and corporate sustainability. ESG, environmental, social, and governance data has become increasingly important for companies, investors, and other stakeholders as they seek to understand the sustainability and impact performance of organizations. Access to accurate and reliable ESG data is essential for making informed decisions, and various sources provide this valuable information. In this part of our ESG tutorial, we will explore the different sources of ESG data and research and their relevance in the context of ESG, investing, and corporate sustainability. One of the primary sources of ESG data is company disclosures. Publicly traded companies are required to provide ESG-related information in their annual reports, sustainability reports, and regulatory filings. These disclosures often cover environmental impacts, labor practices, human rights, corporate governance, and community engagement, among other areas. Examples of commonly used reports include corporate social responsibility, CSR reports, and integrated reports. Companies may also voluntarily disclose information through other means such as websites or sustainability questionnaires. Financial reporting frameworks, such as the Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, CSB, and the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD, provide guidelines for companies to report their ESG performance. These standards help companies structure their ESG disclosure and provide investors with a consistent framework for comparison. Users of ESG data often rely on these standards to assess and compare performance across companies. ESG ratings agencies compile and assess ESG data from various sources to create ratings or scores that help investors and stakeholders evaluate a company's sustainability performance. These agencies use a combination of company disclosures, financial data, news alerts, and other sources to build their assessments. Some leading ESG ratings agencies include MSCI, ESG Research, Sustainalytics, and Robcosm. It is important to note that there are multiple ratings agencies, and their methodologies and ratings may differ, so it is essential to understand the specific methodology and focus of each agency. Several independent third-party databases and platforms aggregate ESG data from various sources, making it easier for investors and researchers to access and analyze the information they need. These platforms provide a wide range of data on companies' ESG performance, including metrics, ratings, and trends. Examples of such platforms include Bloomberg Terminal, Refinitiv, formerly Thomson Reuters Econ, and MSCI ESG Direct. Industry associations and nonprofits often take a collaborative approach to collate ESG data and research within specific sectors. These organizations may provide standardized reporting frameworks, benchmarks, and industry-specific indicators that help companies and investors assess and compare ESG performance within their industry. Examples include the Carbon Disclosure Project, CDP, and the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, SASB. There are various survey-based data providers that collect information directly from companies, such as the Corporate Knights Global 100 Index and the Dow Jones Sustainability Indices. These surveys enable companies to provide detailed information on their ESG practices, performance, and targets. The data collected is then analyzed and used to create rankings and benchmarks for comparison. Academic research institutions and think tanks often conduct independent ESG research, providing insights and analysis on various dimensions of sustainability. They examine the impact of ESG factors on financial performance, identify best practices, and analyze trends within specific sectors. Some renowned organizations in this domain include the Cambridge Institute for Sustainability Leadership and the MIT Sloan School of Management's Initiative for Sustainable Business and Society. News outlets and media platforms often cover stories related to ESG issues, providing real-time updates and analysis on companies' environmental and social impacts, governance practices, regulatory changes, and stakeholder engagement. Following reputable news sources can help investors and researchers stay informed about relevant developments in the ESG space and identify potential risks or opportunities. In conclusion, ESG data can be sourced from a variety of channels, including company disclosures, financial reporting standards, ESG ratings agencies, third-party databases, industry associations, surveys, academic research, and news sources. Understanding the sources and methodologies used by these providers is essential for assessing data reliability and credibility. By considering various sources and cross-referencing information, investors and stakeholders can gain a comprehensive understanding of a company's ESG performance and make informed decisions aligned with their sustainability objectives.